everyone. Welcome to the episode number 76 of Q&A series with Suresh GP. Today we are kick-starting a new series on observability. So today's discussion is about 5 reasons why observability is important for site reliability engineers. Now, let's talk a little bit about in the erstwhile days we used to do monitoring. So monitoring is a set of symptoms that tells you something is broken. So you defined your alerts, your thresholds, and probably gave you some symptoms of something not right and you need to take some action. So monitoring is still being a little bit more reactive. Now the world has changed so much with distributed computing, and the most important part is to shift gears from not just looking at symptoms but looking at the root causes of why this happened. Now, like any other problem management, there could be multiple reasons something is broken. So, there could be one to many reasons of something not working as desired. So, observability, by definition, is externalizing the outputs to infer the internal state of the service. So, if you have a distributed computing system, at every part of the life cycle, you get feedbacks to understand what is going within the system. So why is this observability important? Number one, it helps you to identify unknown unknowns. For example, as you start looking at your journey, you start measuring your understanding of the knowledge and the experience that you gained by monitoring your systems. Now you have a better understanding of known unknowns, known knowns, but I think the biggest drawback in a lot of these cases, we do not know some things like unknown unknowns. So one of the things that you need to rely upon with the sophistication of tools and devices is to understand what is happening within the ecosystem. So the first and foremost benefit of using observability is to identify unknown unknowns. Number two, as an SRE, we need to move from being reactive to proactive to predictive. Now, being predictive is not that easy. The only way that you can move into a predictive way of working is when you understand systemic behavior from the beginning till the end. And that's where we start focusing on MELT, metrics, events, logs, and traces that will help us to get a much more deeper insight of what's happening around with the ecosystem and will help us to go in the pathway of being predictive. The third benefit that we are looking at is to enable auto-healing and self-remediation measures. If I ask a lot of SREs what are their key focus areas, they want to reduce the incoming incidents. They want to ensure that some of the incidents that happen get fixed automatically. So if you are looking at a scheme of auto-healing and self-remediation options, the only way that you can do is to build in observability. So building in observability as a stake throughout the ecosystem is important to get the desirable benefits. Number four, observability is an aspect to move in the journey of becoming more efficient, effective in finally helping SREs to reduce toil. Because one of the key issues that we have had today in an environment is toil takes a lot of our time and effort, and with observability, you can focus on elements that will reduce the toil and overall effectiveness in managing the ecosystem. Finally, we want to talk about the real benefit of observability is to give the entire task force a good visibility in terms of topology, in terms of timelines, in terms of the way things are working so that we have a single pane of glass to identify all the changes that are happening and we will be able to take action on it. This could be a part of distributed tracing. This could be a part of understanding various alerts, notifications, measures that we are taking, and finally arriving at a consensus that what will be the best effort that we need to take to deliver high quality business value. I hope that this episode gave you the 5 key reasons why observability is so important for site reliability engineers. And let's ensure that if you're not started on the journey of observability, this is a good time to delve into observability and take advantage of the ways to move forward to become more effective as an SRE and invariably ensure that we deliver high quality business value. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Q&A series with Suresh GP. I look forward to seeing you in our next episode of Q&A series. Until then, keep watching and post your comments to the questions that you would like me to ask on the series of observability. Thank you very much.